मुझको सताओ भी जाओ भी जाओ भी जाओ भी जाओ तो फिर आओ मुझको रुलाओ. Oh damn it. Oh damn it. Oh damn it. Yo, yo. Hey, man. Isaac Costa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you sent the message. Thanks a lot, bro. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for considering the channel. And did you do live every day? I try. I try my best. For example, yesterday I was planning to do the live, but unfortunately I had some visitors at my place, and for that reason I couldn't come live yesterday. So yeah, I mean, I try, and I had something to show to the guys, and that's the reason I don't do the PM session live, because that's literally early in the morning in my place. Like in Australia, it's already 5:30, so AM in the morning. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's the reason I don't do it. But yeah, I mean, I do like I try my best to do it on uh, AM session, New York AM session, and almost every day. So thanks a lot for considering. So you do PM sessions? No, I do AM session mostly, because it's like PM session is like my early morning, so I cannot do it on PM session. I cannot make it happen on PM session. That's early morning. Okay. And by the way, this 15 minutes bag is not confirmed yet, and this is where I'm targeting with the whole thing. I'm gonna share something. I'm just waiting for couple more people to show up. Like please let me know in the chat who is here so far. And just I have done something off stream. I recorded those things, but I wanted to explain one thing that I have done in AM session, and again I have done in PM session. So the same concept, just to clear the fact that how you can utilize it. And let me know if it's lagging too much or not. Although I'm seeing pretty good amount of upload speed now getting over there, but if it's lagging, I will again switch back to my mobile network or hotspot. So please let me know in the chat who is here so that I can explain. Please use a keyframe frequency for 4 seconds or less. Currently your keyframes are not being set often enough, which can cause buffering. The current keyframe frequency is 5.7. Note that ingestion error can occur for incorrect group of picture size. What does that even mean? Murad Martin, welcome brother. Just give me one more minute. I'm just let me know if it's lagging or not, because I have a lot to share with you guys. Like literally I framed this entry, okay, like literally from here, and I have taken a massive profit on that one, because this is that account that I'm trying to do. So could you turn up the mic? This is something I thought why it's actually happening this way, because my mic should be capturing or catching my voice properly, because that's the one I have been using since day one. Okay, so 15 minutes fair value is getting smaller and smaller, but it's still there. As long as it's there is still hope for that buy side. If not, this is the target for your next week, like Monday or something, wherever the market can close. But for me, I have done it. Okay, like I'm gonna show no lagging Martin, thank you for letting me know. Okay, so I hope some of the regular people are here, and since it will be a very small one, this stream will be a very small one. So I believe like if someone is coming later, they can find it valuable later on, and it will be informative. So remember that 5 minutes change in state from where that buy side was cleared. Market came lower literally for the whole move. What I was seeing is on the 15 minutes no fair value was created. On 5 minutes the only fair value was here. Other than that it doesn't make any sense. See, no fair value gaps, and no fair value and big fall means this is not your sell side delivery. Remember, I'm telling you that the candles will give you the information that you need to decide the direction. Why I'm saying this is because from this specific area, remember during the morning session, I think from here, okay, when it revisited that order block and the mean threshold or the consequent encouragement of that huge week, I took that setup in front of you on my AM session. I explained that part pretty. I think I was good with that explanation. Now look here, order block expansion, that is your change in state on 5 minutes. With that move, let me actually remove this one. Okay, like let me put a mark where my 1 to 2 is here, and I'm still expecting that 15 minutes will remain as a bag. I will explain in a second why, but here, okay, that change in state, market came back. There was a fair value gap, I know, came back, traded the change in state. This time I didn't make the same mistake. I just went for the order block low, okay, as my stop loss. That's why you're seeing my 1:2 is until this far. But why I'm showing this, it's very important. 5 minutes change in state confirmed by multiple 1 minute fair value gap from the high to low, low to high or high to low, however you are drawing it. I think low to high is the proper way. OTZ, what is that OTZ? The same thing, guys, same thing here as well. When market was coming here and I was too precise, again look, what was that OTZ? Your order block here on the 5 minutes, remember, the same OTZ, the same thing you are seeing over here as well. So confirmed by multiple. Now why I was looking for this, it has taken this liquidity and failed to take that liquidity. Why this liquidity is important? Please, 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 this is my humble request. If you have any like any respect for me, or if you think I have what it takes to make you or give you some direction where you can learn more or earn more, then please this weekend watch my dealing range type 1 type 2 video completely, like with proper focus. The retracement it did into your discounted array, that low should not be taken before the buy side, or at least whatever buy side you can figure out over there. That low should not be taken. If it takes the low, chances are high market is going for your dealing range sell side. It took that liquidity, again rejected from the consequent encouragement. As we all know how this rejection happened. Look, there is no body below that area, so I know for a fact that all these bodies are rejecting from this consequent encouragement or the midpoint of that week. Okay, this is that consequent encouragement. Let me remove that OTZ. Look where the bodies are. Okay, and look where the bodies were before as well. So this low is one of the most important low that you are keeping your eye on. Now here you are seeing, what did I said when someone, like, I don't know everyone is here or not, but market, where is your high probability breaker block sitting? Someone asked me like how to find out the breaker block. I said when a single move takes liquidity from multiple levels, low, relative equal low, two different levels of liquidity taken into a higher time frame point of interest, from where market has given you market structure shift even in 1 minute properly with fair value gaps and stuff. Okay, this liquidity graph market structure shift. Now here is a conflicting part for those who are willing to mark your consecutive order blocks until this far, then you can mark it that way, and this is your midpoint perfectly respected and rejected. However, since there is a indecisive candle or indecisive candle that you cannot decide if it's a like green or black because there is a volume imbalance, so in that case I'm seeing it as a black candle because closed here and this candle closed here. So based on the closure I'm seeing this as a black candle, but you don't have to be that guy that you have to point or focus on everything. However, if you mark the whole consecutive on, it's perfectly respecting your midpoint. Okay, and I'm seeing, since this is indecisive candle, this is for my own, like I'm just giving you, see that how far it came, exactly that level. Okay, and still I'm seeing the midpoint is getting respected, like literally no black candle closed below that area. Volume imbalance created a open below that, but no black candle closed below the midpoint. So this is that area. Now from here, okay, what it actually did, this is that lowest down close candle that took liquidity inside of your high time frame point of interest from multiple levels. Order block traded, market went higher, created fair value, should be unfilled. I'm coming step by step. This will be a very informative and a small video, a small live stream. Should be unfilled, it kept unfilled. Now this fair value you could maybe draw like this way as well, since there is a volume imbalance, but since I'm seeing already it's respecting that part of the fair value, I don't need to draw the volume imbalance anymore. From there it's going higher. Now here it was about to start the macro. I will explain why it took this liquidity then went higher. Like this is a consolidation. Look at your 15-minute chart. Again consolidation, then the higher expansion. The same exact thing happened again in the PM session. Okay, when it was going higher, now the same whatever 1 minute information, this should be unfilled, this part I have given you. I saw those liquidities right before the macro. What macro? 150 and 210. This was that macro. Remember that expansion during macro? This was that exact macro. Okay, now let me remove the things that I don't really need to see anymore. I will keep this on, but this has to remain as a bag if market is willing to take that high anyway. So the same thing that I have shared, like after that change in state or after the order block trade, the first fair value it created should be unfilled. At unfilled means what? There has to be, it will be a breakaway gap. Either market will not trade it at all or it will leave some portion unfilled. Now here is a funny part. 5 minutes, change in state or order block tapped. This is that 1 minute order block and min threshold. So change in state or order block level tapped. From there, first fair value. What did it do? So my entry was already from this area, like literally two different levels. Since this is the first and second fair value, I took one entry around that breaker high level on this candle, and then another one I took on that order block retest. So from there I added. Now same thing, right? Order block retest, first fair value, willing to see it's remaining unfilled before what? Look at that 5 minute structure. Took that liquidity, now it's coming lower. If this is the reversal, yes, it can take this liquidity, even this low as well. No problem with that. But when you got your setup and change in state, This is how you are framing your trade. Now why I actually started this stream again, which I was not supposed to, is done. Okay, 45,000 yesterday, sorry, 4,500 yesterday, 4,500 today. 2 days, 150k challenge is completed. So when you have the right perspective, right knowledge, it's that easy. Now if I get the same thing, okay, if I get the same structure over and over again, I will do the same thing. Now if you are bearish, okay, my suggestion is to be wait until it can take this low. The moment it takes this low, you are again projecting from this buy side to this sell side the premium and discount, and wherever the premium area is, from there you are looking for your sell short. Until this low is taken, market can still go higher and take this buy side liquidity for using the same fair value gap or same area. Maybe this time it will come below this low, but it will not take that low. Again it can go for the higher run. Only confirmation you will see is this low when this low is taken. And if this low is taken, don't worry about anything before that sell side. Even you can maybe wait, like extend your take profit until this new day opening gap, because there is another sell side right at that low, like literally here. So it is relative equal lows over there. So if it takes this one, there is no reason to leave it empty. And if it takes both of them, there is no reason for market not to trade at least the top of that new day opening gap. So you will still have a huge range. I hope you are getting my point. So same exact scenario, same exact result, just this time, since I was not streaming, and as I said, this is that entry, that account where I'm gonna go big, like I'm gonna take bigger risk than what I'm sharing with you guys. And maybe the PNL I will not share with you guys for this specific account, because that may cause or create greed in a lot of people. The main focus is my 50k account, where I'm sharing how many consecutive days I can make the profit. This is 5 days in a row. I will share this one as well, and this one where I have 13 days in a row. Okay, so this is that what I will share with you guys. But this 150k I will not share. I'm just coming here to show you guys that the exact same scenario, the exact same result, the exact same way of entry. But this time I didn't went for the precise stop loss here when I saw my change in state and stop loss level is the same. Like the gap here, that candle slow. Even though it was safe, still there it was safe. But since the 5 minutes change in state level was this one, I just put it below this order block candle slow, bigger. Okay, it was the same result. So I hope the change in state is what you need to actually make the profit. Just identify a liquidity. Watch my dealing range video from the channel, please. Like ICT strategies, there is a playlist called ICT strategies, where I have the dealing range type 1 and type 2. Okay, so this part, why I said this low should not be taken before the high. If it takes this low, then it will go here. Every explanation is there inside of the dealing range type. Like today the dealing range was a type on dealing range, where you have Asia session consolidating like this. So accumulation, then the manipulation by London, then the distribution by New York AM session, retest, revisit, okay, or retake that liquidity. It's that part. So this is the type 1 of dealing range, and that is exactly what you saw happening from here. Today's Asia session, clear consolidation, London manipulation, one single move will take the high. You will find that part as well. So this high, not that high. Okay, like the Asia session, it took that. Yes, it could. If it could take that, then there might be a bigger dealing range as well to deal with. However, today's high was cleared. Market retraced back into the premium and discount. You already saw from the morning live stream. How I framed it was solely based on the 5 minutes change in state, and this is that level. So just practice the change in state and watch the dealing range, you will understand until this low is not taken, there is no sell side. Even though big falls are there, you still don't have a sell side set up to target. Yes, if you target something here, but where is your entry? Like literally there is no fair value gap from where you can frame your entry. Can you frame from here? Nothing. This is the first time market is going here, but it's again coming back to that fair value and respecting and going higher. It's inside of that breaker block range and going higher, inside of that inversion fair value and going higher, and inside of that change in state order block level and going higher. So how you are framing it is also important. I hope you got the point, and I recorded the video and I thought like it will be very like I didn't need to hold until that far because I needed less profit than what I needed. So this high was good enough to give me that partial, like literally this level was good enough to complete the challenge. So yeah, I mean uh, after closing the stream, I was literally playing games on my phone while the chart was open, and I saw the setup. I took it and paid off very beautifully. See how your fair value gaps are not getting respected? This is why you should not be rushing into a trade. Okay, so far like it has 3 fair value gaps, 1 2 3. Already it's breaking 2 of them. Maybe the last one is still holding, but I'm seeing it's respecting that midnight. I'm not seeing it's respecting fair value. Until it can take this low, you are still bullish. If it takes that low, you are bearish. Because what? This time every time it's going near to that level and not taking, it's generating more liquidities over there. It's that manipulation. Did it respected that? I hope you are getting the point. Okay, so just big candles are not good enough for you. Why this is not a like liquidity grab, market structure shift, displacement? See, huge candle displacement. Why that's not a sell short? On the 5 minutes chart, shouldn't the green candle take all previous black candle before it considers? No bro, no. Your extreme one is the one that you are looking for. Only confirming by the fair value gaps in lower time frame than the time frame you are looking for. So if you are talking about then this is your change in state, then no, it's not that. This is not, it's just the extreme one. All you have to look is if it's happening inside of a higher time frame point of interest or not. So this was that higher time frame point of interest where I had a huge fair value gap on the 15 minutes. Everything here is happening inside of that 15 minutes fair value and that 5 minutes fair value and breakaway gap. So if you even look into that move, I believe it's because of this fair value gap it traded until that far. Look, this fair value gap is also still valid. Why it's valid? Because simple, it's not taking that low. Until it takes that low, think this way, you don't have this fair value, so there is no other fair value. Where is the third candle of that fair value? This only one fair value gap, third candle is here, so it's valid until market is taking that level. Now I have a breakaway gap, so where is my validity? Until that candle's low or this candle's low. But what I'm saying is, if you watch the dealing range video, you will understand why market should not take this liquidity and why market should go there. And if it takes this liquidity, then it will leave those liquidity for tomorrow and where it should go. It's a bigger consolidation range, I know, but it's when it will expand like crazy. That's the thing. And that if it doesn't happen by the end of today, tomorrow like Monday, Tuesday will be the day. Okay, so keep an eye on that. And yeah, I mean same information guys, same information. Okay, 5 minutes change in state happening here, confirmed by fair value gap. Market, yes, it came for the mean threshold because that mean threshold was also overlapping with that consequent encouragement of that long week. But you are getting the whole point that the same change in state and order block mean threshold trade, after the trade fair value it created should remain unfilled. That happened literally, I think, around this area before it can take those highs. Like from the high, it is retracing, that sort of thing. Sir, it's creating 1 minute. 2 averages now. Can we trade the second on now? This one. Can we trade this one now? So where is the other one? Here. So even if you take the entry, stop loss this time can be below this, and then yeah, I mean, I believe so. Friday, I'm not too confident about how good the result will be, but yes, like this fair value and this fair value, you can probably use this fair value, but a stop loss maybe below this candle, or even better if you can put below this candle. So that way, I mean, from here, better here, and target for that high, maybe a tick above or at least the same level, whatever you want to do. Even better if you can, if you're happy with that level, can take some partial there. But yeah, I mean, I believe this should also work out, but it's like at the level of midnight, so could have been a better entry around this area when market literally inverted the first fair value gap that it created. Literally that candle closed above, very next candle rejected from the midpoint. That could have been a better area to look for trade, because if you took the entry here, now your stop loss is, I'm pretty confident, secure below that level, because now you have multiple reasons for price not to go back there. But since that didn't happen, and also like it's below the midnight, right? But I believe like it takes more time, because after seeing a candle like this, you might not feel like market can again go higher. So that confidence has to be there, that learning curve has to be there. But better, if you are not, like, if you don't have enough confidence and enough knowledge or practice, do that first, then look for the entries. That will be a better option. That scenario will be even a better scenario, because the why I'm saying this part was a better one. Look, like you are using just that fair value and this stop loss, it's at least giving you some other reasons for price not to reach there. Even maybe the extreme order block or whatever you can call this manipulation candle, you can maybe use that midpoint or what it calls, yeah, mean threshold, to use, put your stop loss. It would be a smaller stop loss but good target as well. That's why. And below the midnight, so that can be the reason. That's what I'm saying. And by the way, this is your new order block. Okay, the reason is it's trading into that fair value gap. So, and it created another fair value. It's more of a propulsion block, but what you want to see is it's not breaking that mean threshold before at least going above those highs, like especially this high. It's going, I'm pretty confident, but yeah, I don't want to extend it any further. This stream was just to make sure that I give you guys the message straight away. Like once I framed all those things, this is that message. So I hope you understood the fact. Okay, and let me remove that fair value, because I have bigger on lower, and I know like the whole thing is happening inside of a 15 minutes bullish fair value. So yeah, I will stop now. Okay, so thank you. And yeah, 150k new one is also done. So nowadays I have to maybe start taking bigger withdrawals from top step. The trade of it accounts, I have to close at least one or two of them before I can even active this one, because otherwise it will be conflicting. So 2 days, $9,000 done. Yeah, and this is how it looks. Win risk to reward is 3.5. Winning is little above 80%, and winning days, I don't know how they are counting it. Oh, okay, I know how they are counting it. Remember the one loss I took on this account so far? That one loss happened, and the market, like, it created, I think that 12 p.m. Sorry, 12 a.m. passed by or something. That's why I think it's showing the days of win is like that, but days of win should be like this. I don't know like how they're counting it, but whatever it is, looks good. 2 days to complete a 150k challenge. Okay, and also I'm going to request the other payout around 9:30 from this account. So yeah, I'll actually stop now. Like 50 accounts copy trade, Ninja Trader. Ninja I haven't used, so like I was looking for something convenient like Tradeovate, or sorry, TradingView, and Tradeovate was the place where I can connect it to TradingView and trade. But when I had multiple accounts, I cannot copy trade on TradingView because everything I have to do on Tradeovate. So that option is here. It's like TradingView, and everything is available here for free as well. So I don't need to pay for the TradingView premium membership and this and that to have multiple charts. So why not using the resource I have? At the same time, the extra facilities I have here is not available there. My trade journals are already automatically journaled over here. So whenever I need to revisit those areas, I can do it here. 4,000 per day into 50x account. Wow. Oh wow. Wow, wow. So yeah, I mean, the reason I said about this one is that order block. So even if you're taking entry, that's why I said like it should be okay with this low. And also that's the third candle slow. So whatever it is, if it's going for that buy side, then this is where your stop loss should be. Maybe you can use that as well, but no lower than that. And if it stops, just let it be that way. Whatever happens or happened already, that's your past. So don't worry about your past. And in which playlist we can find the video you are talking about? Okay, in which playlist? It's the playlist says ICT strategies, silver bullet, dealing range type 1, dealing range type 2. Okay, so this playlist only 4 videos. If you have time, you can watch all of them, but please, whatever you watch, don't watch like a Netflix video or YouTube, any other YouTube video. Watch it properly, take notes, because whatever I have shown here, I have given examples as well, and I'm showing here as well live when I'm trading using the information. So please watch the full video, take notes. Maybe it's a long video. For example, the silver bullet strategy, it's done within first 10-15 minutes, all the explanation needed. But for the rest of the time, I have done only forward testing and back testing. So when I have done that, I have explained why I'm looking for a entry at a certain level, why I'm not. That might be helpful for you as well. That is like eye training your eyes for the market to prepare yourself beforehand. You know what is the next move you are expecting, those sort of thing. Some ideas you will get. That's why even though it's a 2 hours video, I have the highest amount of view of my channel on that video. At the same time, the highest number of subscriber of my channel came from that one single video, and the highest success also people saw is from that strategy. So whatever you do, like watch it completely. If you don't watch it properly, then you will be in problem. Like you have so much information, but you are not utilizing it, or you are getting confused when it's happening right in front of your eyes. So please watch both of them, because it's the same thing, just two different ways of creating that dealing range. And you will, after watching, if you have taken notes, maybe draw like the way I'm drawing. Literally, the way I'm drawing is like consolidation, then maybe manipulation higher, then distribution lower, this sort of thing. Or even like the other one, the second one is like trending liquidity, where it's creating maybe highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, like this way. And then one single move taking the sell side. So buy side is already, it's every time it's creating a higher high, it's literally taking the buy side, right? When it will reach to a higher time frame point of interest, you will see without giving entry, like literally whatever happened in 1 minute on during that move. Okay, I'm sorry, like I was not willing to let it go over there. That's why I showed it like literally this without giving entry. Most of the time market will do it like this way. In one single move it will clear the buy side, then retrace, then go for the new dealing range high. That's how it works, and that is what you are still seeing. Okay, yeah, it's taking more time than it is, but that is what you are seeing. So the other one will do the exact same thing, which is it will continue like this way, and when it will give you that range, one single move or maybe like a smaller liquidity graph market structure shift, maybe you can use that one to enter into a trade as well. But I suggest like wait until the sell side is cleared, then the high to the low is your dealing range where you will have the premium array. Target that array or look for your entry from that array. Like entry method means maybe here it will give you the liquidity graph market structure shift like this way. So when the dealing range is formed, within that dealing range mark the higher time frame, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 5 minutes premium and discount array. Okay, if there is no premium and discount array aligning with your, for example, like let me give you this part is, I think I have shared inside the video. For some reason it's not allowing me to keep the drawing that way. So just think this is your just think like from the high this is your low created. Okay, now when you are drawing this premium discount range, let's say the fair value is sitting here and you are seeing market is possibly retracing. By the way, this way you can even look for a buy long as well. If you have done it enough or practiced it enough, you can look for a buy long until that midpoint as well. That's also a good setup. So the same range you can use multiple ways anyway, but that's not suggested and do not do that. However, if you see the higher time frame, okay, let's say 15 minutes or 5 minutes, the fair value is sitting below premium array. Okay, be assured that this market will again continue little lower, like it will continue little lower again, to make sure that a array is at least overlapping with your midpoint, and then it will retrace back here and then it will give you that setup. So lot to learn actually, so please utilize your time and go through that once. Just have that information, maybe it will help you in later term. And that is that move is still delivering, but the speed is like not something I'm liking. I mean, it's already 3 and by now it should have cleared that part. I'm not liking the speed, but it's going to the direction and we can see where and why it is going. And that's why also I keep multiple levels of buy side sell side, like literally like this. So when market took that buy side, I know how far it went or how close it went to that buy side. So it's created like, now it has created this relative equal. Same thing, if it takes those buy side and how far it goes, let's say it went here, so now I have another relative equal. So next time if I find my buy long setup, I will look forward to that buy side, and every time it's creating new high closer to that, I will keep trailing that buy side with that, so that I have the idea how close I have the relative equal highs and lows. That's why you see I have multiple levels. Okay, oh shit, that one is still not taken, so let it be there. Yeah, and I think that's it. I mean, I wanted to share with you guys like the same thing, the 5 minutes change in state literally tapped over there, or even the 1 minute after taking the liquidity, the same thing. Okay, so I hope you got the idea. And no, change in state you don't need to have until that level, because if that is the case, then where is your entry now? So you are saying your order block is from this high to this, and that is where you have your min threshold, and this is where market respected and going higher. So you are using this information to enter from that area. How? Like how? How far it came below, and where is your stop loss as well? So how far it came below that min threshold level? It's nearly 17 handles. So where is your stop loss based on that information? So no, it's not that. It's more about whatever you are doing. Okay, like the change in state, if you are using, always aim for nearby liquidity. For example, I had a 5 minutes bearish fair value, the only fair value there, take partial over here. I literally closed a partial at the midpoint of this fair value. Since it was bigger in 1 minute, so I closed literally at the midpoint of this fair value, literally here, and then trailed the rest, like kept the rest for this buy side. Like if I took all the whole thing around this area, that could have been already done for my challenge, but since the whole thing was going above the fair value, although I was expecting it to be a inversion, it's not literally acting as a fair value anymore. I had to hold it until that far, like wherever the white line was. So it is what it is, but I don't need to hold it until there or there. Take partials, keep trailing your stop loss, or keep put it at break even from where you have taken the entry. If it stops you after taking partial, still you will be in profit. So partial is the most important part, and that's what exactly I was looking over there. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. And this bag was for that move. Okay, same thing here. The first fair value it created, you are expecting it to remain as a bag by a tick or two, doesn't matter, but remain as a bag. So you are seeing that part. This one can be fully filled, but if it remains as a bag, that means it's a good indication that market is going higher. But you can expect market can fill it up completely. The other reason can be the order block. So if it is revisiting the order block level, it will or propulsion block, but keep it as order block. Like, think that's the thing. So if it revisits that any of those level, it will fill that up. So always keep expecting something and see how that is happening or working for you. Okay, I believe you guys got the point, so I will stop now. Okay, and thanks a lot for joining. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to, since I used the exact same information and entered the exact same way, and see like how quick I was to learn from that stop out. The first time it came, all I had to do, since it was that close to my stop loss, like the consequent encouragement of that, I had to just cover maybe the third candle. This is where this fair value gets invalidated. So if I even covered until this far, there was no loss, and I could have secured a good amount of profit from my first entry. However, doesn't matter. Did I hesitated to frame that trade from this order block? So yeah, I mean, when I know how to make it, losses are nothing, and that's why you are seeing 13 days in a row as profits. A small, big, doesn't matter. If I want, I can make bigger profits every day as well. And this account, the 151, I have made it for a specific reason. The day I will start doing that, you guys will know from different places. Just keep patience, keep learning, keep practicing. Okay, so yeah, I will finish it now, and good night, or good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are watching. Please answer Isaac Costa question. Isaac, where do I start watching videos on your channel? I am a beginner in the market. So Isaac, brother, if you don't have any sort of experience about like even how the candle forms or what is the open, low, high, close, if you are still looking for that calculations, for example, okay, this is a up close candle, so opened here, then this is the high, closed here. If you are doing it this way, then you can start from the 0 to pro series. So on my channel, this is that 0 to pro, where I have given just the basic information, just the basic. What is a candle, how to identify swings, how to identify trend or structures, what is the fair value gap, everything. It's just the basic example. There is nothing like you can use it to straight away look for entries. It's not that way. And another thing is, if you don't have multiple windows or multiple screens to watch the videos, just split your screen and put the chart. Okay, put the chart here. Just one chart is good enough. Whatever time frame you want to choose, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, doesn't matter. Let's say you watched a candle video, you look for that thing on your chart. Like, pause the video, learn it properly. Pause the video, learn it properly. Go one by one. Here I literally, like, even I put the trading view tutorial as well, like how you can operate in trading view from literally from the top right corner function to all the way. Every single function it has, I have explained in those two videos. And after watching, like not just that, like settings, everything you see here, everything is there. So just all you have to do is watch a topic, pause it, try to figure it out, try to, like, you don't have to be correct, okay, you don't have to be correct every time. So just this way, let's say you saw a fair value gap, okay, this fair value from the low, like I think this is SP 500. Let me just go for a Nasdaq or something, and let me remove all drawing. Boom, 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 bro, boom, boom. That deliverance is one done, and there is the other one, okay. And I didn't need that profit, so I took wherever I made it here. No fair value gaps. You are not seeing any fair value gaps, any fair value gaps, any fair value gaps. Okay. Finally, market started going higher, created fair value gap. Like here. Okay. Okay, you figured it out. Okay, there is a fair value gap. So it left it there. Another fair value gap. Now it's going from here. So what can be the reason for market going from here? Look for the 5 minutes or even higher time frame, whatever you can figure out over there by yours. What is it? From going from lower to the high, first fair value. How is it trading? Leaving as a breakaway gap. I have explained, or you don't know like why first fair value should be a breakaway. By if you are like literally at that level where you don't have the idea how it works, then this is the part where you don't know first fair value, second fair value. You mark the fair value, there was another fair value. Okay, so how you differentiate between that? This one fully filled, whatever market has done over here, it has done that, it has left portion open. In the fair value video you will know I have explained when market leaves a fair value gap without completely filling, what it calls. So this is a breakaway gap. Now you know how a breakaway gap works. This is how you learn. Okay, I'm sorry, I might be like talking like a kid or something, but that's the way you are just practicing basics. Once you are done with basic, you go for the ICT strategies, and this is where you will know, like literally inside of your silver bullet, this one you will know exactly which fair value to use and how to use. This is where I have like this strategy, although I have named it silver bullet strategy, it's for the London session, but this is where I have literally explained which specific fair value and where you are looking for those fair value gaps. This information is the information you can use in any session. Just you need to have that practice, that knowledge, that okay, this is why market is going there, this is what liquidity it has taken, and from where it is going. That's the thing. Everything is there. The problem is, in this video when I was making the strategy, I made it specifically for the London session. Now people stick with that strategy only London session. Maybe they saw some profit, started trading without properly understanding the total concept. This is the video that will give you all the 2022 mentorship core content, any session trading that you are looking for, whatever it is, this is that video. But they couldn't figure it out by themselves because they didn't focus enough on the information I was giving. Every session has the same reason to go there, here and there, like it has the same reason. For example, today, where was your London session low? Let's see. I think this was the London low, even though London close happened there, but this is from yesterday, today. Here. This is where the London lows were. New York market opened, took the London low, went higher, created first and second fair value, traded those fair value, took that liquidity. Target 1 to 2. Remember, like, just let me show you that line I had. I hope I didn't. Okay, you can see over there, I know where my entries were, so I'll just put it that way. So around this level, oh sorry, not there, here, and this was the stop loss. Look how big of a range it is. Just look. And my 1 to 2. Okay. This is already 2.27. But it was little above, I remember. So maybe the entry was from here. Yeah. So now it will make sense. This was that entry. Okay. And this is that 1 to 2. If you know what you are looking for, if you have the information, this is 53.5 handle. Yes, it took longer. It took pretty long period of time to deliver that, but didn't it give you that? And what did I say? Before 1 to 2, you are not even taking any partial. Yes, if you have enough opportunity or enough thing, maybe this level or even above this level, you can secure some profit. Or if you have risked more than you were supposed to risk, you can take partial. Like I actually conflicted my own concept. Okay, so let me clarify that one. When you will have enough knowledge and trust on the process, this is when you will target that 1 to 2. It was a bigger stop loss. You should not be going with a huge risk. So there has to be that thing. When you are learning, aim for the nearest levels. After trading the fair value, this was the high it created. It took that liquidity. It's already good enough to give you profit. Wasn't that like OTZ or OTE, however it is, or premium discount? Okay, see, that is the only discounted fair value gap. So your entry has to be from this fair value. From here, you are targeting just this high. That high is literally, if you even take at the level of that, this is 426 and this is 446. So exactly 20 handle worth of profit here already done, which is with one lot $400. So you don't need 50-60 handles. When you will practice it enough, use it enough, you will know how to go for that 1 to 2. So I hope you got my point. And yeah, I mean, if you are new, then same thing. If you have literally zero knowledge, just start from the 0 to pro. And then like 0 to pro is just for the basic informations, the definitions, how it should work. That part is here. After that you can watch this oh sorry, that is the popular. After that you can watch this on the ICT strategies. If you still have if you found it valuable so far and not a waste of your time, then you can start that market maker model. It's a complicated thing. However, there are some informations that you can look for in any sort of your entry. You don't have to use the market maker model, but there are some information that will, the knowledge will improve your trading style, trading journey. Remember, the whole time I was saying, after a expansion, market is consolidating, but where should be the next expansion? Wasn't I talking about that in the AM session? What was that expansion? Now, how far it has reached to that buy side? Isn't it now relative equal high? For example, you have done your day or completed your day here, okay, and it's literally reversing or retracing from there and ending the day somewhere around here. So you know how close you have the buy side liquidities or relative equal highs. So next day or Monday, what will be your focus? If market has taken the buy side, you have so many sell side liquidities right there. The dealing range part is done. From the low to high, premium discount trade happened and the high of the dealing range is taken. Your part is done over here. So if market first takes that on the other day, all you have to do is figure out a higher time frame point of interest from where you can look for a sell short. If you find your sell short, take that sell short. That sort of thing. It's you don't have to have a huge bias before you can trade. Okay, that you don't really need a bias because you trade in a 1 minute chart. If you understand liquidity imbalance enough, you will literally make it happen for you. Just stick with one direction. That's the thing. One sell short taken, market has stopped you out. Okay, wait for another higher, like another setup to form inside of a higher time frame point of interest. At least that will deliver. And if you follow the 1 to 2 rules or whatever, like if you have proper risk management, if one if you lose the first one and win the second one, you will make the amount you lost that back at the same time, the similar amount back as your total profit for that day. So for example, if you reach $500 on the first entry and you lost it, if you reach the same $500 and take profit at 1 to 2, it will recover your 500 and you will make another 500 in profit. It's that part. So stick with that, just the same direction, don't change the direction from the morning. Like I didn't look for any sell short, I was looking for only buy long. I took that buy long from that um, order block or whatever that area was. Oh sorry, I think here, no, this is the PM session on here. Okay, and I made the profit here. I ended the stream there. I was sitting here, saw my opportunity, found the liquidity graph, market structure shift, fair value with uh, breaker block and the proper context and the same direction. Market delivered that. I'm happy with that. Okay, and I didn't had to hold until that far because my challenge was literally completed around this area. So that's the reason I didn't. And you know, those small accounts, I'm not trading those accounts. Okay, I'm not trading those accounts because once I make the profit on them, I want to leave it that way and to show just $200-300 a day is more than enough. Maybe you are thinking it's not enough, but it's more than enough. That's the reason I'm not trading those accounts. So yeah, this could have been my funded entry as well, no problem, because I had confidence over what I'm talking about and what I'm showing. So I hope that was that. Monday will, I will try my best. I will try my best, Isaac. Like I try to, nowadays I'm trying to stream every day. So yeah, I mean, if I don't have any emergency or anything, that is when I will be like, literally I will be pretty confident about streaming. And if you haven't joined the Discord, you can join my Discord. We have a good community over there where everyone can help each other to actually learn the things more easily or something. I hope that's my intention for the Discord channel, and that's why it's free for everyone. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying. Okay, Ali, it's okay, bro. You don't have to delete your messages. So leave it so that I can read, because when I'm talking, I don't look at my comments. Um, Hi, what do you look for lunch hour break from 2 p.m.? Uh, 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 Chris G, I didn't actually get the question, but if you're talking about the 2 p.m., okay, here, okay. If you're talking about like this macro, I was waiting until market can take this, but not closing below this, or at least if possible, just take it by a week or a tick and leave some portion unfilled, then give me the first fair value gap to enter into a trade above that new day. So this is that macro, and during the macro I have already shared here as well that literally look, the lunch macro 50 to 12:10 or whatever here. Okay, right before the macro started, it took those lows liquidity, inverted fair value, traded a single move, took that buy side. Okay, whatever, like it will take some liquidity. The macro rules is, macro is for taking liquidity. First it will clear some and then it will take some. If there is no liquidity nearby, then it will go straight away for the other side. It's most likely that nearby liquidity was there, macro started, it came lower, took the liquidity, went above those equal highs, big retracement or whatever that manipulation. I don't know if there was anything specific during that moment or not, but whatever it is, this is where again market pushed higher and cleared that. But remember, if you look for the dealing range video and watch it properly, this low, no matter what, how close it comes to that low, I don't care, but I don't want to see it's taken. Until it's taken, I'm aiming for that buy side, because that's my dealing range high and that's how it should deliver, and that's what exactly it delivered. Anyway, I hope that answered your question. So today 15 minutes and middle is confusing, how to deal with it, because consolidation and then go up and go down confusing me, how to deal with it. Let me check one more time if I understood or not. This is why you don't delete your comments. So 15 minutes AMD model is confusing. How to deal with it? 15 minutes AMD model. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution. If you are looking for this part, then no, this is not your AMD model yet. Yes, accumulation. If you are seeing at the manipulation, look for wherever your next higher time frame point of interest is, which is this one. For me, this is a 4 hours breakaway gap or fair value gap that market is still left, and I have still liquidities below that. So that is the only higher time frame. If you're looking for this, just do one thing. If you know how to project, so by far, like I have showed so many times or shared so many things, this is one projection which is aligning or like 2.5 standard, 3 standard around that area. I hope that fair value is not moved higher, or it I didn't accidentally moved it higher. So here is where I'm seeing, okay, see, like I had a projected terminus, very important. That is where it's literally overlapping. So I'm expecting market, if market can reach until that far. These were 1 hour, but forget about them. Just keep that one. I don't even need that since I have a buy side. This projection is from a higher time frame, at the same time a mid time frame, which is 15 minutes. Like higher time frame means this one was done on a 4 hours projection, and on 15 minutes it's overlapping like that. So I'm expecting if market is going higher, at least this is where I will find my best sell short setup. Okay, around that area, like within that range, the best sell short setup will happen. So if this is your AMD, then wait until market can at least reach here. So that will be the manipulation leg, distribution leg, retracement, continuation. And for continuation, we have like more liquidity is lower, more liquidity is lower, more liquidity is lower. So overall, my expectation is, if when market will be bearish or deliver the bearish side, this is where market is reaching for. Same thing when it is bullish, this is where it is reaching for. Yeah, I had some other levels, but those are old. Like I don't know even that one was mitigated already or not. But yeah, I mean, this is that best part from today's simple. Like to understand this, please watch these videos where I have talked about the market cycle. Okay, I think inside of this, or maybe inside of this, like within first 1 or 2, it's a very small, like look, 7 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes. Yeah, after that it had to be lot of explanation, so it became like 27, 25 minutes. Watch these, you will understand. I don't know how this is before that, but watch the 7 first, then the other one, and the entries, like just the information. You don't have to use it, use the information. There is a market cycle part where I have talked about the start with consolidation, then the expansion, then the retracement, then the reversal. I have been showing it now for a while, almost in every stream I'm talking about that, and you are seeing that result as well. So if you missed that part, please watch this properly. Okay, it's because you haven't watched the market maker model. So no matter how hard I try to make you understand the fact, you will not understand until you can go through those videos. And of course, like if you are beginner, please do not go for that straight away. Please do not go. It gonna like make your head go crazy, because you don't have the experience to go for that area. So first, if you are like extreme beginner, literally the name of the series is 0 to pro. So if you even don't know what a candle is, this is where you should start, where I have just given the definitions, only the definitions. If you have some idea, if you know what a FVG, BAG, IFVG, this sort of these terms are, how it should work, if you know those sort of thing, then from the definition you move towards this one. Okay, and after completing this, after practicing and still having confusion, like you practice it, let's see if you have found your answer or not. If you still have confusion, every live stream you ask me that part, I will clear your confusion. If you still have the confusion, if you don't have confusion, then you got the point. Until you clear one topic, do not jump into another one. Whatever it is, like this is the concept you need to frame your trade. Just this. Every time frame you are looking for this. A certain level where I have explained it inside of the video, so I don't need to explain again because I wanted to literally make it maybe 15-20 minutes stream. Okay, so this concept you will be using for every trade you are framing, no matter what session, what time frame, like what session you are trading, what time of the day you are trading. Even if it's Asia, it's the same. Even if it's London, it's the same. AM session, PM session, it's the same concept. The concept is same. All you have to do is practice enough to know what is the next delivery. That's the part. That's the hardest part everyone is skipping. So I hope you got my point. If you have some idea, watch these 3 videos especially. Even if you can watch this as well. This is like, it's not a must, up to you. It's more about like what, like there are so many entry models of ICT. I just shared some major entry models, so you can use one of them as your entry model and practice that. And when you start to see the result, stick with that. You don't have to learn everything to become a profitable trader. Okay, so premium discount array, that's a entry model itself. Remember, if you watch this video, you will understand why I was saying during the AM session that if I was not live streaming, I could literally take a entry around this area without fearing for a stop loss, because it's also a entry model. When market came below that premium, that was already an entry. That is also a entry model. But how good it works, I have very, like, for that sort of entry, okay, like how far I have to put the stop loss, that is where I have conflict. I don't like that entry straight away because I might need a bigger stop loss. So that's why I didn't press it in the stream, or I don't prefer it even that often, unless I'm so confident and sure about the next move or direction. Okay, if for example this one was trading this, there was a fair value and it was trading that fair value, then I could have done that sort of thing. If the premium and discount was like overlapping with a fair value gap, and let's say there was this fair value, so I might have taken it from here, because now I have a level to put my stop loss, for example the candle slow or the third candle slow, however it is, and targeting the same. But it didn't trade or have the fair value around that area. Yes, the 5 minutes on was there, but same thing. Okay, a stop loss, how far, maybe the minimum I can minimize the stop loss size is until this level, because that's the candle that created fair value, that candle slow. Even though I'm expecting it to remain as a bag, I cannot put it here a stop loss, because what if market is willing to trade lower? For example, that range, the OTZ comes maybe around the lower portion, see that lower portion. So if market is trading the OTZ or OTE, it can fill it up completely. That's my expectation, that it should remain as a breakaway gap, because of that breaker block range, or first fair value, second fair value, third fair value sitting at equilibrium level, so market traded below that, this sort of reason. But that is like trying to be again more precise than I have to be when I don't have a level. Okay, for this level I had some reasons to put the stop loss lower, I think around this area. But yeah, market has, like, I was still becoming too precise, so you saw the result in front of your eyes. Anyway, videos, some major entry models, OTZ, OTE can be an entry model itself. This is one of the easiest entry model if you can find out that swing high, swing low. Because if you use OTZ, OTE, then you don't have to calculate too much. Take at 6-2 level your entry, a stop loss at 1, target either 0 or around that area. Although during these days I was maybe talking about that negative 0.27, which even ICT said, but I believe negative 0.15 level is where you will get 1 to 2. Simple. Take entry at 6 to level, stop loss at 1, and then target 1 is to 2. Okay, like if you've identified it properly, then that is that entry without any sort of thing. But do not take it straight away without practicing, without knowing that it works or not, without knowing that you understand how to draw the high to low. So don't do that. Okay, I have explained the entry models. Now if you want, you can watch this video. If you don't want, don't worry. Okay, but that's that part. So yeah, I mean, practice this, then come here. When you have enough knowledge that you understood some of this, you identified some of this, and you figured out how it works, only after that you come to this. Listen, this dealing range 1 2, they both are a entry model itself. I have shared 6 or 7 over here inside of this video, or maybe 8, I cannot remember exactly how many. Everything, ICT has 82 or 84 entry models. Okay, I just shared some major ones, and then dealing range 1 2. It has so many things said over there. It will clear so many of your confusion and give you so much boost that you need to trust the process. Only thing is stopping that you are not practicing. That's the part. I hope you got that point. So you said 1050 macro. Chris D, yeah, I said 1050 and 1210 macro. Why? Any issue with that macro? Like, am I making any mistake about that one? Please let me know. Like, I'm happy to be corrected, because that's the end, like starting of the launch. So during this moment, market has to clear some liquidity so that the people or the smart money who are already in a trade, they can exit out of the trade. And you are seeing that effect after trading those highs. Okay, so it's that macro. Same thing here. When market is looking for higher runs, it took some stop losses from this level so that they can enter into the market and then pushed it higher above those equal highs. If I'm making any mistake, you can tell, correct me. Okay, and since this manipulation leg has already cleared so many of the liquidity, this is that 52. Why it's not plotting over there? Anyway, 250 to 310 macro. Okay, where it was trading that fair value gap, went higher above this, and since this was relatively equal to those as well, whatever the liquidity was, okay, the target of the liquidity, this is a very important level. This is a high from I think yesterday, Thursday, or maybe Wednesday high. I forgot exactly, like it doesn't shows the date over here. I think Thursday high, because this is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday high. Thursday PM session high, or daily high. So it's that part. I watched all your videos. I rewatch again. Thanks. And then I send a screenshot on Discord. That's confusing me. Okay, let me check. That week and this week. Okay. Time is 9 a.m. So you're talking about that news scandal week. So okay. I got your point, but let me see if I can answer it correctly or not. So you were confused about, what is it, 15 minutes, this part, that week and this week. Why is it confusing? For example, okay, this week it is not trading any fair value gaps or anything, or it's not taking any like major liquidity. Major means maybe London high or the Asia high. On the other hand, this was the news time. Okay, so accumulation before news happened, manipulation is lower, it's not higher. Okay, because it didn't clear those major liquidities around that area. Yes, you can see this inside of my market maker model. I have shared like this, there is this also, and the best of the trading will happen when this sort of thing is available, which is when market will be accumulating, mostly like look for the bodies, okay, like exact level bodies happening, exact level bodies happening, but wicks are going higher, failing to close above the bodies. Inside of that maybe a smaller one as well. Now why I'm saying this is because if market was willing to go higher use as a manipulation, what do you have literally here, like literally at this high, what do you have here? If you are saying order block, by seeing this green candle, it's not your order block first of all, and then it didn't trade that order block. And it, why it's not order block is because look where it traded here, no fair value gap, it didn't even trade the new day opening gap, so it is not a valid order block by any mean. It didn't take any liquidity, trade any fair value or any key support resistance level to make it as a order block, and it didn't trade even there. So this high is not something that is delivering for a key level. On the other hand, when market was going lower, it's a higher time frame. What higher time frame? This is the hourly fair value gap. If you check this area, you will find your hourly fair value. It's rejecting from that. These low where the, look at the time, it's 4:45 a.m. What is 4:45 a.m.? This low is the low of Asia, London kill zone. London kill zone is from 3 to 5. Okay. Oh sorry, from 2 to 5. So at 2 a.m. London starts, or the main London's kill zone starts, and at 5 a.m. is the kill zone end, and this is that kill zone low. So it has cleared major liquidity. A session low is cleared over here. And where is the high of that London? Literally this candle, like this candle. So if it could go above that, I could say okay, it has cleared the London high, and then it is falling, and you will see then this is the manipulation, and market would literally continue lower. It should not. Are you getting my point? Yet. So thanks for the subscription, whoever it is. I couldn't actually see the name, sorry for that, but yeah, thank you for the subscription. And are you getting the point? So key liquidity is taken into a higher time frame point of interest, but this accumulation has generated more liquidities above. Also, what did I said about the week that you should be worried about? The week that is not trading a higher time frame point of interest and taking liquidities, that's not important. Here, what is this week happening? Big fair value gap, it's trading into a point of interest, right? By point of interest, fair value gap. For, let me actually clear it, very specific week. Fair value gap, okay? See that hourly fair value? You will have, like if you don't use hourly, since that is a 15 minutes fair value, look on your left, you will have your 15 minutes fair value as well there. I know, but since I have hourly, I don't need the 15 minutes. See that 15 minutes fair value here? Let me mark it as 15 minutes FBZ. I removed it because I know where my 15 minutes fair value are. Where is this week trading? Into a 15 minutes fair value. Okay, forget about hourly. Fair value gap, same information here. On the other hand, where is this week trading? Anything there? No. Where is it rejecting from? A fair value gap's middle point. You don't need that information, like middle point or low or high. Fair value gap. Okay, I'm sorry, I should not make it complicated since it's confusing for you. Where is that rejection happening? Same thing. Where is this fair value, this week trading? How is it confusing or complicated? Fair value gap, where the rejection is happening. Are you seeing the same logic, same thing? Am I changing anything? Fair value gap, fair value gap, that's the most important part. The week that traded fair value, that is important, and the week that cleared liquidity, that is important. Liquidity doesn't mean just any liquidity, it has to be time based liquidity. For example, session high low, or previous day high low, or previous week high low, this sort of weeks are important. In between, nothing is important. See, when market was going higher, did it respected or stopped any of these places? Like literally just look at that week. Anything you are seeing here, one single candle literally went through everything until that new day opening gap. From there, it continued higher, cleared those liquidity. Why these liquidity are important? Your Asia session kill zone starts from 8 p.m. until 12 a.m. midnight. Okay, this is your Asia kill zone. This is your London kill zone. Where is the high of that Asia kill zone? This is that high. Until how far the liquidity was grabbed and dealing rates was created. So time based liquidity is important. I have been doing it for a long time. That's why I don't draw it. Okay, I just put my mouse at 5 a.m. and I see where is the lowest low in between that. So I am using it for more than 2 years now. The same information, that same information inside this silver bullet strategy. Okay, so after taking that, retracing into fair value, it's that week's midpoint. So I hope you got it. I am so sorry if my voice is sounding bit rough or something, because it's because I didn't have proper sleep, I didn't drink enough water or anything. I'm just talking continuously, so that's that part. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm happy to answer as many questions as many you have. As long as you are putting the effort, I will be there. The day I will understand you are trying to copy trade or you are trying to make profit, when I'm trying to figure out or give you guys some live trade examples or something, that is the day we finish our journey together. That's the part. It's a solo journey. You have to learn it by yourself. It's that journey. So I hope you got my point. And maybe I can finish now. Yeah, because it's nearly 7 a.m. in the morning and I didn't sleep yet. So I hope I can finish now. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, go slow, go small, practice. Okay, it's all about practice. Just practice. Enough time and enough focus, anyone can do this. Everything I have showed you so far, like literally from this, after trading mean threshold, that level, same thing with that 1 minute. So whoever joined for the first time, please watch my AM session stream as well, because the information I was trying to give you guys here, I have the AMs in my AM session stream. I have the same information, same thing, using the same concept. I have showed how I framed my setups and how I took my entries. So please do not hesitate to give it a shot. And about the change in state of delivery, I have explained, showed examples exactly on my channel. If you come on my channel, go to live stream and just scroll a little, this one. Okay, see, like 6 months later I started stream with change in state of delivery, and I have shown you how it works. I have taken entries based on it, and I have shared so many examples over here. Now in this stream, it's a almost 3 hour stream, but the whole information is delivered within maybe first 20 or 25 minutes. So you don't have to watch 3 hours or waste your time by watching the whole stream. Just watch until I have shown the all of the concept and I have shared how I utilize those concepts. You will understand. So I hope that part is done as well. So any confusion, try this on. And today's AM session was a very good one, I believe. By the same time, the PM session started with the information and ending like that. I don't want to make it like a motivational speech anymore. Okay, so I will finish right now. So with your permission, thank you. And yeah, until Monday, or see you when I see you, take a very good care of yourself, your health and your loved one. Okay, bye bye, and I love you all.